Everyman Driver Nation, what's going on? What's happening? Welcome back. I am Dave Erickson. Pop quiz for you. In what year did the original Mazda MX-5 Miata debut at the Chicago Auto Show? The answer a little bit later. You can do your Google searching right now. This week I have the 4th generation 2017 Mazda MX-5 Miata, and I have the RF, which stands for retractable fastback. And with this model right here, when you do retract it, it does not take up any trunk space. I'll give you a demo of that as well, plus a whole bunch of other stuff coming up right now on Everyman Driver. The 2017 MX-5 comes in 3 trim levels: Sport, Grand Touring, and Club. You can get a soft top in all 3 trim levels, but the retractable hardtop, the RF, only in the Grand Touring and the Club. Under the hood of all 3 trim levels is a Skyactiv G 2-liter dual overhead cam 4-cylinder, mated to either a Skyactiv 6-speed manual transmission or a 6-speed automatic. We have the manual with our tester. Good for 155 horses, 145 pound-feet of torque. Rear-wheel drive, of course, and it's got front ventilated disc brakes and rear solid disc brakes. We are rolling on 17-inch alloy wheels, although 16 inches are available. All right, I'm gonna take the camera off the tripod and give you a handheld tour inside this very driver-centric cabin of the MX-5. First of all, we have a keyless entry, so if I have the key fob on me, let me lock it first of all. One little beep there, but all you have to do is press the button here. It'll unlock. Let's go inside. Now, be warned, you are going to be dropping down quite a bit to get here, and you sink into it really nicely. I'll do a retractable demonstration here pretty soon, but I also want to show you the fuel economy I've been getting and what this can achieve in my week of driving. So let's go ahead and start it up. So we have a push button start here. The vehicle's in neutral right now, so I have my foot off the clutch. We've got a 7-inch screen right there, which has navigation. There's Bluetooth, radio. Now, under the application setting here, I'm going to turn around and you can see my fuel economy monitor. This is where I can see my average so far. Now, I've put a lot of miles in the car, probably a good 250 so far. This is rated at 26 city, 33 highway, 35 highway with the automatic transmission. And it says I've been getting 34 in mixed driving. Isn't that amazing? A lot of it, I think, is because of my highway driving, and you know, I have been having fun a little bit around the corners and zipping around town, but hey, it's doing super good with fuel economy. So hey, kudos. Put it back into home. Now I've also hooked up my Bluetooth. My phone is already connected. I'm gonna get it back out of that one. You have the radio options there, audio sources. I pressed enter. I'm doing all that right here with this button down below. So this one's got satellite, Pandora, Stitcher. My phone, I guess my phone isn't, I got the Bluetooth turned off. Anyways, navigation, so you can see where you are. I wish this was updated a little bit. It seems, I don't know, I wish there's better detail with this map, but I'm able to get around town okay. So climate controls down below, USB port, got 2 of them down here. That's where I've plugged in my phone. This is where you retract the hardtop, which we'll do in a little bit. Heated seats on both sides. Of course, we have the Grand Touring trim level, so we have some of those extras. Steering wheel mounted controls. There's your volume knobs there. Information button here to go in between what's in your instrument cluster. And there it is. There's my official numbers. Over 300 miles. I lost track. And I'm averaging 34. Mazda, you're killing it. I'm loving it right now. Great job. And here's your Bluetooth button, so if you want to answer a phone when your phone is connected, I highly recommend that for safest driving. Cruise control on this side. Also, when you're driving down the road, it has lane departure warning, so it'll come up on the screen that you may be going out of your lane. Little warning goes off. I like that for safety. Over here, you got blind spot monitoring. There's the lane departure, which goes on and off. So you'll see it there on the right side. I'm activating it. So I got the blind spot monitoring. I get a little warning. I believe it's in the, yeah, there it is. So obviously no one's in my side mirror, but that will light up right there when someone's in your blind spot, which is helpful because there is no backup camera with our little vehicle. Why? because if you want to see behind you, you just look behind you. I mean, you can see pretty much everything in this car, and when you retract this, it's even easier. But the thing that I don't like about when I retract this, which is fun to drive, is that everyone can see inside the car and look at you. You're like I don't know, you're on display. I don't know, first world problems, right? And this little thing right here, this little plastic, keeps the wind from getting in here, so it's not that noisy. I was going on the highway 65 miles per hour, and you know, I was able to hear the radio okay, so it's quiet with the top down. With our Grand Touring trim level, we have a leather wrapped steering wheel, shift knob, parking brake. Our cup holder is right there, but there's also one just behind there. So you can put one there, whether it's for the passenger or for you. I think probably for the passenger. And then the glove compartment is just behind and over your shoulder. Cool. There are two ways to open the trunk of the MX-5. There's a push button just left of the steering wheel right above where I pop the hood. The other way is to hold the key fob here, press this button, it opens up. Now with our RF, we lose a little bit of cargo volume, not a lot. With this, you get 4.48 cubic feet of volume. Now with a soft top, you get 4.59 cubic feet of volume. So what does 4.48 look like? Well, I brought my light kit here to give you some perspective. This is a big bag, tall and long, and I'm able to put that in the trunk perfectly. I still have extra room to maybe put a soft duffel bag, and I also took some groceries recently in the back here, so it works. Now, as I said to you off the top, you can utilize the trunk and retract the fastback. So let's go ahead and do that now so I can show you what it looks like. This demonstration will probably only take about 60 seconds. Start it up. I'm gonna push a button here. It takes about 13 seconds for this to go down, and then 13 seconds to go up. We'll make sure right now, and we'll put a clock on it. 3, 2, 1, press. Unhinging right here off the top. The windows go down a little bit, and we are retracting the fastback. I think the soft top is about the same amount of time. And that's it. So there's our clock on that one. Let's go backwards and put it back. Clock is going. So you have time to do this at a stoplight if you are so inclined. And rehooks. All right, let's go ahead and go on a quick little drive. I'll tell you some things I think about it, how I feel about it. But to do that, let's go and utilize this retractable fastback. I like saying that phrase for some reason. All right, here's your 13 seconds. Hope it doesn't get too bright for you. Yeah, as an open top sports car, this is something all drivers will appreciate and like. I think maybe you'll be able to tell how well the sound is inside, even with the top open. So let's go ahead and go. I did take some other footage earlier today from behind, so I'll probably interject some of that, intertwine some of it. So let's go ahead and go. When I said the Miata is designed with drivers in mind, you know, this driver-centric cockpit, I'm not kidding. Gosh, you know, just how my hand sits on the shift knob. The seats are super bolstered. I mean, not too bolstered, but enough to where I'm not sliding around too much. And if you give it enough gas, you can kind of go around a corner and get a little fishtail going, but that's because of that rear wheel drive. It's really sweet. I got a roundabout up here that I'm gonna zip around, so that's coming up in a second. Hey, remember that little pop quiz I gave you earlier about when the MX-5 first debuted at the Chicago Auto Show? 1989, a long time ago. So we're coming up, let me do the math real quick, coming up on 30 years of the Miata being out and about, 4th generation. I said this in a previous Miata video from, I don't know, whether it was a 15 or a 16, but my grandmother had a Miata back in the day, and she let me use it for like a high school dance or for a prom. And it was the thing to have back then. And nowadays, anybody can have. I mean, if grandma had it back then, it was cool for her, but my grandma was kind of cool too, so, and she still is cool. Yeah, so it's been around and it's got legs. And I don't see it going away anytime soon. Just a really awesome car to drive. I am super impressed with the fuel economy that I've achieved this week. And I have been going, I don't know if it's been 60%, 65, 70% highway, but even so, I've exceeded expectations. They think 34, 33 is what you would average on the highway, but I've been averaging mixed driving 34. All right, I'm gonna go around this corner here. People are gonna wonder, why is he going in a circle? Yeehaw. I'm still going. Yeehaw, Jester's dead. Get up. Oh man, I wanna go faster, but I can't. So the MSRP range on a 2017 Mazda MX-5 is between $25,000 and about $32,000, $33,000. Our RF right here, after destination, taxes, and all that kind of stuff, right around 33 and change. And I'm telling you, whether it's your daily driver or your weekend toy, this is a blast to drive. I love the way it feels. You know, you sink into it. It's an extension of you as a driver. The rear wheel drive is a blast. Pop that top off, spin around town, have a good time. I highly recommend it. If you want to have fun, use their little slogans of zoom zoom or driving matters, because if it does to you, this vehicle is a must test drive. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing. I appreciate you, love you. See you next time. Drive safe. Adios. Hey guys, it's Dave. I just want to say thanks once again for supporting Everyman Driver and watching my videos. Can you do me a small favor? The next time you're in the market for a new or used car and want to schedule a test drive, or just want to get a really great price quote from a dealership of your choice in your zip code, click on the link below and fill out a short form. It's car.show/Everyman Driver. Now it's totally free to you and there's no obligation whatsoever to buy or lease anything. It's just a quick and easy way for you to help support my work and keep this channel going. There's also a free phone number, 844-765-0610, and you can talk to a car segment specialist for car shopping advice and direction. That call is also free to you. The link again, car.show/Everyman Driver. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks again.